Hurts me falling in and out so fast, holding you back, back, back. Guilty of the pain I caused and of the conscience I lack, lack, lack. I will hold your hand while I'm 1 foot out the door, and it's all because
And welcome to our first morning waking up in Sardinia. Okay, we are locked up. Boom, ready to go. This place was absolutely awesome last night. Well, let's see if we can see a plane going. Definitely hear one. Anyway, super quiet. There's still a few campers around. We're heading to a beach today. Our first beach day on this whole trip, because the beaches in Sardinia look insane.
hungry for another one, anyone. I don't look back, back, back. I will hold.
Okay, so Sardinia is famous for its insane beaches, crystal clear turquoise water, and we are so excited to explore some of that. We haven't done a single beach day this trip yet, so we're heading to one of the most recommended on this little piece of coastline that we're on right now. We're in a place called Olbia. I'll put it on the map. That's where we crossed and entered on the ferry yesterday, and this is called the Emerald Coast. This whole coastline is kind of famous for being the most beautiful coastline, says Google, in Sardinia. So we're really looking forward to exploring some of this. It's quite big. Although Sardinia is an island, it is quite a big island, and we're going to be traveling a little bit around. We've got like a circular clockwise route that we're going to do around the island, which we're starting today with a special cove beach place that looks amazing, as long as we can park there. The parking on the, I always check Google Maps to see how the actual car parking looks from the air. This one looks all right, provided it's not too busy. Now, it may be busy today. It's a very gorgeous day and it's a weekend, so it may be very busy today, so we've got another option if parking's no good at this one. Obviously it's just a slight issue with the caravan in the back, but we'll see what happens.
So the sat nav is basically telling us to go down that dirt road. Not sure about that. So Chris has just gone down there now to check it out. Managed it. We got parked, and I don't know how we managed that, to be honest, but we are, this is the rest of the car park, but we're currently headed there. Looks like a nice beach, right?
Yeah, it looks gorgeous online. It's really gorgeous.
It looks really good. You got the zoom camera, let's swap.
Alright, this place
There we go.
looks actually mega. Look at that turquoise
I
blue.
swear if you've got it wrong and this is a reserved beach, I'm so annoyed.
It's
We
not.
walk all the way down there.
It says it's not online. It says it's just a public beach.
A lot of beaches here in Sardinia, you have to reserve a place and pay to go on them. This says it's a public one, so.
Fingers crossed we didn't get it wrong.
Yeah.
Especially with that drive down.
and I cannot see the viewfinder, but oh my gosh, this is actually quite a, what's it called, an intimate beach. This is a bit intimate, but it's stunning. Oh my gosh, it's absolutely beautiful. We have managed to get a space despite the fact that it's way after lunchtime now.
You go ahead, darling. Well done.
I said she crawled over to it, realised it makes her wet, and then ran straight back. Right,
say yesterday,
what was you saying?
Yes, if you watched yesterday's video, I can confirm 100% no video I've seen about Sardinia was colour graded.
How do you know?
Because the sea is exactly the same as the colour I saw on videos.
I thought you'd like looked at the picture and realised something, that's what I was meaning. Anyway, yeah, it's a kind of an intimate beach, but it's so beautiful. I'm really grateful for this weather. So it is a little bit breezy, so I don't know if you can be able to hear that on the camera. Apologies if you can, but it's really hot, but not sweaty hot. It's not humid hot, is it?
Yeah, it's lovely.
It's just like hot. You know, like a blanket's just been wrapped around you and it just feels so nice. Looking absolutely beautiful, Isla, as always. Oh my, oh yeah, it's nice. Really? It's cold, it's cool.
Yeah,
it's not freezing, like, it's too cold to get in, but it's not warm.
It's not warm, it's
yeah,
cool.
It's just cool. Yeah. It's really, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. Look at the colour of the ocean. Oh my goodness. Look at how cool this is. Yes, darling?
This new one in the sea.
Oh yeah, we left the other ones in our house in Dubai, didn't we?
Yeah. And I got this new one.
That's not blue.
No, I got this new one.
Oh, new one. Cool. Aurora's absolutely loving exploring around. So sweet. Oh my gosh, Jace! It's not cold. Jace was straight in then. Go on then. You were straight in. I can't believe you just did that. Woo! Oh my gosh, these are like my absolute perfect beaches. Where it's safe for the children to play. Like, look at that. These are my perfect beaches. Yes, darling. What, darling? Yeah? What are you gonna do? Jump over it like a big girl? You're so clever. Alright. You are such a big girl. Where's your hat? Where's your little hat gone? Hey? Clever boy, Jace! Yay! Mila's loving her life jumping over the waves. What's she doing? Yeah? Yeah, you can take it off for a little bit. It's not too hot right now. Look at these two. We've been here about half an hour. Isla's had a turn, now it says Maze. Sister photographers for each other.
Yesterday probably get our hairs wet.
Most of them will probably be on Instagram, so make sure you're following us if you want to see them.
That's me falling in and out so fast, holding you back, back, back. Guilty of the pain I caused and of the conscience I lack, lack, lack. I will hold your hand while I'm 1 foot out the door. And it's all because I don't need you anymore. Heartbeat
right, JC mate?
Yep.
Well, it's so weird that the beach is so eerily silent right now. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit about why. But it's so weird.
Keep your ears up, guys.
You can watch it. You can watch it, but keep your ears covered, okay? Good girl, Mila. Keep them really tightly closed, okay? Good girl. Hold them tight. Can you see it? It's going to take that mister to get better.
I laid awake in our bed. Knew it was the last time I would stay. You blocked the sunlight from the window. I left the keys but couldn't close the door. All the times I convinced myself there gotta be a heaven and hell. Once again you stab my chest, swear to God you're a narcissist. Never again. Through the fire, through the flames, that's how it burns when I hear your name. You let me down when I was high. Now I go first and it's your time to lose your head.
So we just got back to the van after a lovely, but turned into, I can't even think of the right word to describe it, a very surreal, horrible, scary, not very nice experience to witness. Basically we were just sat as me and Chris were in the sea. Mila was asleep, Jace was just playing, and basically this woman just ran past me and Isabel with the most horrendous, like, terrified look on her face. Like, I thought she'd, like Isabel said, she lost a child. Sorry guys, I had to move because the mosquitoes are literally eating me alive. But basically, Chris and Esme were in the ocean, in the sea. Me, Isla and Isabel were just sat chatting. Jace was playing, and Aurora and Mila were asleep. This woman just runs past us with the most awful, terrified, like, you could just see the pain in her eyes. Like, she looked terrified, and she ran past us, and me and Isabel looked at each other and was like, oh my gosh. I don't know why this was the first thing that I thought, and obviously Isabel thought as well. It was, oh my gosh, has she lost a child? Like, I hope she's not. Like, I hope she's all right. Like, what on earth? She was running so fast, and as you guys saw, it was not like a massive beach there. It was small. It was a small cove. But she was running past us so fast. So me and Isabel naturally just was looking like, oh, where's she going? What's going on? I hope she's not lost a child, basically. And then two other women came to the side of us saying something in Italian. Now, it's obvious that they weren't saying this, but it's obvious they were asking for, is anybody medically trained? They were saying something, but they were asking like medical, or something like that. I don't know what word they were saying. But a couple stood up and they were like ushering them like, quick. Literally at the side of us. I don't know how, I don't know what, or I think it's because we were too busy looking this way to not notice what was going on right at the side of me to my right. We were too busy looking at the women to the left that had run down the beach. This poor man just it feels so wrong to say it, but he literally just died on the beach. Like, I don't even know what happened. Like, he wasn't in the ocean or anything. He was just sunbathing like 2 minutes before that. We'd not spoke to him or anything, but you know, you smile and you nod at the people around you, and you know, everyone's cooing at the little ones usually, and he was just, another woman was over him like doing compressions, and it was just the most weird, like scary, horrible, gut-wrenching sight to see. And then the woman that had run down the beach, like a few minutes later, she's running back with the lifeguard, who had a oh my gosh, what's it called, babe? A defibrillator. You know what I mean? Yeah. And they sat hooking him up to this thing, and it was just, I was obviously like trying to occupy Jace. I was like, Jace, come on, let's build a sandcastle. And obviously the crowd starts gathering and people are coming over, and these women are just like working on this poor man, and he wasn't old, he was our age. He wasn't an old man. It's not like, I mean, I'm not saying that younger people are invincible or anything, but they just start working on him and like putting the stickers all over him. They're, you know, hooking him up to the defibrillator. And then 2 minutes later, like 6 more medics arrived. Well, I thought they were paramedics, and I was confused. I was like, why are the paramedics not working on him? Because even though they were there, it was still the women doing the compressions. And I was like, why are they not taking over? Like, what's going on? Is it different here in Italy? Like, I don't know why it would be different, but I was just like, why are they not doing anything? But it turns out they were just more lifeguards, and obviously, I don't know, maybe they weren't as medically trained as the women. I don't know, but they didn't take over. They were just like passing stuff to the women. Oh my God, it was horrendous. It was so horrible to witness. And then there's obviously a massive crowd now gathering around us, because we were sat at the side. We were sat like close by to the man. And so there's massive crowds now gathering all around us. And so obviously the little one's like, what's going on? What's going on? And then the paramedics arrived, an ambulance obviously arrived. But this guy's still been, it's 20 minutes has passed now, at least a minimum of 20 minutes has passed, and they're still giving him compressions. And then the paramedics arrived, and they're walking down the beach, and don't get me wrong, they weren't taking a stroll, you know, they weren't like that, but they weren't running either. They weren't hurrying. I'm getting eaten. You know, they're just walking towards us, and obviously the woman's getting frustrated. I don't know if it says like his daughter or his wife, or I don't know, like she's shouting at them in Italian, and then they picked up pace a little bit. And then they start giving him compressions and oxygen. Then they started giving him oxygen. And then I think they like got him back. Like they went yes, and the woman that the whole time, I don't know if she was related to him. I don't know. She was with him. I don't know if it was like his wife, his daughter, a friend. I don't know, but she was with him. She stood up and she went yes, and she started consoling the other woman who was crying. So they got him back. They got like a heartbeat back, a pulse. And then everyone kind of, not really celebrated, but you know, everyone kind of sighed a bit of relief. So I was looking away. I was like trying to occupy Jace, and then I looked back over, turned back around 2 minutes later, and they were compressing him again. So they must have lost him again. And then, yeah, and then I don't know. It's the most horrendous, scary, horrible thing to witness. And then the air ambulance came. And then they were like giving him all sorts of drugs. They got him hooked up to an IV drip. They were giving him, what were they giving him, babe? I mean, you don't know, but what was it like that they was giving him? The adrenaline and the other thing. What was the other thing?
Stuff like that.
Yeah, just drugs basically that try and, you know, get the heart going and things. And then, yeah, I mean, we don't know if he's okay or not, obviously. We didn't go to hospital with him, obviously.
He was on a ventilator when he left.
He was on a ventilator.
In the helicopter, so.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Like, he was definitely being compressed for a good 30 minutes. More, yeah, I think it was more.
He was definitely technically dead for more than that long time.
He was technically, yeah, it was so long, because I was like, how are they, like, you know, even the police came and everything, and I was like, I can't believe they're like still like doing it, and how is he not already at hospital? Like, it was over an hour before they took him, before the helicopter, sorry, took back off. It was over an hour, maybe like an hour and 15 minutes.
It was so long that I said they must just be doing it for protocol, because there's no way he's going to survive this.
Yeah, because it was so long, and I was like,
I thought maybe because sometimes in some countries they have to have like a doctor come in and pronounce the person dead. The paramedics have to keep trying to resuscitate them until they either get them to hospital or a doctor comes or something like that.
yeah, I'm not
I
sure.
thought it might be a deal with that, but it didn't seem to be like that in the end.
But thank goodness they did. Well, I'm saying thank goodness they did. I mean, I don't know, like, things like that can be horrible, and just because they start breathing again, that doesn't mean a happy, all well and good. Obviously, we don't even know what caused this guy to... How scary, though. But, yeah, so... And then after that, I think everyone just kind of packed up, didn't they? No one was in the mood to swim anymore after
Which is one of the things that just puts you in a really weird, reflective frame of mind, right? And that's definitely what it did with us, for sure.
Yeah,
but,
and then we just sat there on the beach, just all of us just talking about like life and how precious and like scary it is at the same time with the older ones, not the young ones, obviously. They were playing in the sand, they couldn't hear us, but yeah, just how like,
Yeah,
it made me feel so...
definitely.
I bet people do wild camp here, it's a beautiful spot.
100%.
But yeah, it was just a really horrible, I just pray that he's okay. Who knows? It was a long time they were working on him though. A long time. But yeah, it just kind of didn't feel right to vlog anything more on the beach after that, did it? It just didn't feel right. It felt a bit awkward. So that's why we didn't. You know, you can pull up and pull around on here, babe. You will, easily. You will. That is the most scary Jeepers Creepers looking van. Yeah, maybe.